Welcome to Encore Live and our last webisode of 2022. I'm your host, Robin Bell, and we're really glad that you're here with us today. On today's show, we're going to be discussing industry insights. Now, for those of you joining us for the first time, the Industry Insights sessions bring experts and thought leaders together to share their knowledge about today's most meaningful industry advancements and growth opportunities. We've got some great interviews coming up for you today. So get ready, because today's guests are going to give you information, insights, and sales strategies that will help you drive results in 2023. Why don't we start our interviews today by meeting Avery Dennison Performance Tapes' new Vice President and General Manager, Dave Collins. Now, Dave is joining us on Encore Live for the first time in his new leadership role. We're going to be talking with Dave about his background, his career with Avery Dennison, and also he's going to give us a preview of the key growth opportunities for converters. And with that, I want to say welcome to Encore Live, Dave. We're very excited to have you here with us today. And by the way, congratulations on your appointment to this new role.
Oh, thank you very much, Robin. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So Dave, would you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So my name is Dave Collins. I'm originally from the Detroit area. I'm married with 4 kids ranging from the ages of 5 to 14. Certainly enjoy spending time with the family, coaching my kids' sports, in particular, some baseball and basketball. And then whenever I can, I like to get out and golf and watch sports, as I'm a pretty avid sports fan as well.
Yeah, you and my husband are of like mind. And I love the fact that you've got a large family. I'm one of 5, and I know it's a lot of fun, a lot of work, but a lot of fun.
For sure.
So let me ask you this. You've had a long career with Avery Dennison. Would you tell us a little bit about your professional background?
Yeah, for sure. So, I'm a Buckeye, graduated from Ohio State, and then went to John Carroll, which is a local school, for my master's. But I've spent most of my career in product management. Before I was at Avery, I was working at a vacuum cleaner manufacturer, Hoover Dirt Devil, and then moved over to Avery Dennison here, where I spent, as I mentioned, most of my time in product management, product development. So that's always near and dear to my heart. I spent the last 5 years, though, as the general manager of our fasteners business, after working within the label solution business for quite some time. So, and throughout my career, I've been really drawn to sort of the unique and complex world on that side of that product portfolio, which is why tapes is a very exciting opportunity for me, and look forward to really embracing this challenge.
Yeah, well, I'm sure that you'll be faced with some challenges, but it sounds like from your background that you are well equipped to do this. So would you mind telling us a little bit about your current responsibilities with Avery Dennison Performance Tapes?
Yeah, for sure. First of all, we want to make sure that this business is a very customer focused, market focused business that's really meant to drive, let's call it product solutions, or be a solution provider versus a product supplier. So I think that's the first thing in terms of who we truly want to be. And as part of that, my responsibility is to empower with the team, the individuals, the ability to take ownership and drive us towards that, and provide them the tools to be successful, and make sure that we're delivering upon meeting our customers' needs. And that flows into, making sure that we're a high quality, high service supplier for all of our customers, somebody that the customers can count on, not only for new product development, but also for day-to-day service and supply.
Yeah, so listening, I think, is key. One of the keys to understanding what it is that your customers needs. So talking about your customer centric focus, which leadership and with your leadership and direction, how will Avery Dennison help converters grow in these next few years?
Well, I mean, I think the first thing we just need to make sure we're continuously doing is listening to our customers. My goal in this role is to get out and visit as many of them as I possibly can, but also make sure that our team is consistently listening, asking questions, learning about their challenges. And then as part of that, making sure that we're delivering upon those challenges and making sure we're delivering high quality products,
Mhm.
that we're a consistent, reliable supplier, somebody that once again, they can count on. And I think those are key tenets of our value proposition. We also want to make sure we're partnering with our converter partners to attack critical growth segments, right? Whether it's EV battery, whether it's building or construction or any place. We want to make sure that we are working with them to help them grow, because as they grow, we grow.
Yeah, yeah. So you mentioned new products. Is there anything new that you can share with our viewers?
Well, we always have a bevy of new products, from our cold tough to our EV battery portfolio, but probably the most exciting thing is the new coater that's in progress,
Mm.
that you can see here on the slide. The new coater should be up and running here in early Q3. And it's really a phenomenal asset that's going to give us a ton of capabilities, above and beyond even what we have today. It's going to be a fantastic toolkit for our team to really, once again, deliver solutions for our customers. So we're really excited about not only the capacity it gives us, but it's really the capabilities that this wonderful piece of equipment will deliver for us.
Yeah, and open up for you, opportunities open up for you. I've got one last question for you. As our viewers are preparing for 2023, what growth opportunities for converters are the most exciting to you?
Well, I think EV battery that I mentioned is a very exciting space. It's a little bit like the Wild Wild West right now, where everybody's sort of finding problems, trying to solve problems. And where does PSA come in and PSA tape come in to help them solve those problems? So it's a very exciting time because there's a lot of work going on, a lot of projects focused on flammability and dielectric insulation. So I think that's one piece that we're very excited about. The other one is automotive electronics, or ADAS, which is also very interesting. And you talk about the digitization or the connectivity of a car, or any sort of vehicle, and the fact that it's still requires things to be held into place, and communicate with each other. So there's a lot of pretty cool stuff going on that we're participating in that market as well, with sensors and cameras and our tapes being used. And then last but not least, also building and construction. We are focused on this segment, and do have a team focused on it, and looking at ways we can, improve performance, improve costs, maintain quality or grow quality. Environmentalism is a big thing, and sustainability. So how do we help them create solutions that reduce energy usage within the home? So a lot of very cool stuff going on in that place, where PSA tapes play a major role as well.
This is a really exciting time for PSA tapes. Would you just touch lightly on value chain, if you would?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So I think, as you look through the value chain, our responsibility is to properly manage it. Obviously, it's been a little bit of a challenging time throughout the value chain, all the way, from our suppliers, all the way, obviously,
Yeah.
to our customers. So, our job is to be a consistent supplier, and to do our best job in managing that value chain and finding the best and optimized value chain to deliver those solutions as well.
Yeah. Well, Dave, this has been great. Thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it. It's been a really good talk. You've got me excited, and I'm sure a lot of others excited about the momentum that you're driving as we look to this new year.
No,
Well,
thank you, Robin.
oh, you're welcome. Glad to have you here. This has been wonderful. I really appreciate your time. That's it for this episode of Encore Live Industry Insight Sessions. We really do appreciate your time and hope that you enjoyed this session as much as we did. From all of us here at Encore Live, have a happy, safe, and joyful holiday season. Thanks again for joining us today, and we'll see you next year.